É isso aí, meus queridos amigos da Power Rangers Brasil. Estamos aqui na CCXP 2019 com nada mais nada menos que David Yost, o primeiro Power Ranger Azul de Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. David, nice to meet you, man.
It's nice to meet you too. And not only primeiro, solamente Ranger Azul de MMPR.
Já tá aprendendo umas coisas em português aí, já sabe algumas palavrinhas. Agora, David, how does it feel to be back in Brazil, man? Your second time, right?
It's my second time. Obviously, it's amazing. The fans of Power Rangers here in Brazil are so kind and so generous and so sweet and so giving. So, obrigado. How do you say? Mucho obrigado. Like,
Muito obrigado.
Muito obrigado. Sorry.
Oi, galera.
How did you get the role for Billy? I know you answered a lot of these questions, but how did you get this role?
Well, I actually originally auditioned for the role of Victor, which was the Red Ranger, and I had 3 auditions as that character, but then I could tell they weren't going to cast me in that character. So I asked the casting director and the producers if I could read for the role of Billy, and they told me no, thank you, but we don't see you as Billy, so no. And I begged, and they told me no, it's okay, no. And so I went in the bathroom, and I wet my hair down, and I borrowed somebody's glasses, and I borrowed somebody's button-up shirt, and I buttoned it crooked, and I came back, and I said, please, let me read for the role of Billy. And they were like, okay. And so then I had 5 more auditions for that role, and eventually got cast, and I'm very blessed, lucky, honored, so... Thank you.
That's awesome. Did you know how to fight, or did you start to practice before after the show?
Well, when we originally auditioned, you had to be either a gymnast, a martial artist, or a dancer, and I was a competitive gymnast for most of my life, so that's sort of what helped me get the role as well. And then when I was cast, they taught us, those of us that weren't martial artists, what we call television martial arts for like the first month before we started filming. So they just, we had a stunt choreographer and a stunt team, and they really worked with us and helped us out. So I didn't know how to fight until then.
Eu acho que eu estou mental e fisicamente preparado para minha primeira aula de karatê.
So you were in the first season, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and then Zio season. So Billy grew up during the seasons. Where is Billy now? Right now, at this moment, where do you think Billy is right now?
Well, I definitely think Billy is traveling in space. I think he commands a huge star fleet, sort of like Captain Kirk in Star Trek. But I would say like he has like a command of a star fleet, and I do believe that Billy would have his own team of quote-unquote Power Rangers, that he's sort of, because of all that he knew and all that he went through with Zordon and all the technical skills that Billy had, of course he would go out into the universe and try to help fight evil and keep peace within the universe.
Hopefully we'll see Billy again.
I hope so.
So many people love the first movie, including me. So what is the best memory do you have from the first movie?
Well, okay. My favorite memory from the film is Jason David Frank, who is an amazing martial artist. He's an amazing athlete. He's one of the most intelligent people that I know, but he cannot rollerblade for the life of him. And I've never seen somebody struggle so bad to learn how to do a skill. Like, it was embarrassing. I was embarrassed for him because he was such a bad rollerblader.
But it was really him? Rollerblading, or it was a stunt?
There are certain scenes where it's definitely all us for real, and he would always kind of be in the back. And he would rollerblade like this, and so I mean I laughed so much because I think he's such an athlete and he's so talented as a martial artist that I just wouldn't think like this would be an issue for him, but it was the worst thing I've ever seen.
Do you still have something from the series or from the movie, maybe original morpher, a piece of the suit? Do you have something?
I mean, I have a few things. I have, from the movie, I have one of the original ninja outfits, so I still have that hanging up in my closet. And then in one of the episodes, as we're moving into the Zio saga, and everybody's wondering who the Gold Ranger is, there was a girl that had a crush on Billy, and she thought Billy would make a good Gold Ranger, so she made a statue of Billy in a Gold Ranger outfit, and so the prop people gave me that after we filmed that episode, so I still have that. And I took a couple of the crystals from the movie when Zordon's tube is broken and Zordon's laying in his bed of crystals dying. I took some of those crystals and I still have those.
So you almost have a museum at your house.
Well, I wouldn't go that. I do almost have a museum of every toy ever made of Power Rangers, but not so much actual things from sets.
So that's awesome. I saw a live of you on Instagram last week, and you said you have written a few things, maybe a few scripts for the original cast to come back to Power Rangers. So it is actually gonna happen. What do you think? So
I mean, I would love for it to happen. It's up to Hasbro right now. I keep asking in people's interviews, and hopefully Hasbro will see this. I travel around the world, and I get asked this question all the time, like, when will the original cast come back together? Can the original cast please come back together? And I think it would be a great thing. I think it would be smart for Hasbro to do like a limited episode for Netflix, limited episode Power Rangers kind of saga for Netflix, like 7 episodes, and I have written the first episode. I don't want to give too much of it away, but it certainly pays homage to Thuy Trang, who played Trini, the Yellow Ranger, and that's sort of how we start the whole journey and where everybody's at now in their lives and how they all kind of come back together. There's a movie called The Big Chill. I don't know if you guys ever saw it, but it came out in the 80s, but it definitely has that sort of tone and that kind of vibe going on. So it's much darker than when you were a child. It doesn't have all the goofiness to it, but it's a more mature look at where our characters are and how they still interplay in each other's lives.
that's awesome. So we still have hope to see Billy again back in action. Maybe next year, I don't know, 2 years.
Well, I mean, we're coming up. I don't want to date myself or age myself too much, but we're coming up on the 30-year anniversary, and it would be nice if Hasbro stepped up and said, let's get this done so that when 30 years does come around, we can air it in the 30-year mark.
Don't worry, man. It's still good. It's still good.
Okay.
So, I know you learn a lot of Portuguese words, right?
Obrigado.
That's the only one?
I'm trying, and me gusta sus meias. And me gusta su camisa.
Camisa? That's good.
Su camisa es el mejor. ¿Sí? El mejor color. How do you say color?
Cor. It's a very good Portuguese. So now I have a little challenge for you. Are you ready?
I don't know.
Eu sonho com essa oportunidade desde que eu era criança. Eu não posso deixar passar.
Portuguese challenge.
Oh, okay.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna read for you a few words. So it's a Power Ranger season name in Portuguese, and you have to know what is the English one, okay?
Guess what the English word is?
Yes.
Okay.
You ready?
I'll do my best.
Okay. First one, Power Rangers Força Animal. What do you think?
Força Animal. Like it would have something to do with like whatever I'm a Triceratops. I feel like it would have something to do with that.
Yeah, but which season is that? Power Rangers Força Animal. Which season in English?
Are you asking me like all the different Power Rangers seasons? You think I watch every season of Power Rangers?
You can try.
Animal. I have no idea.
Little have Power Rangers
Wild Force?
Wild Force. Power Rangers Wild Force is Força Animal in Portuguese.
Okay, that's great. How do you say I'm sorry in Portuguese?
Desculpas.
Oh yeah, desculpas. I don't watch Power Rangers.
Oh my goodness. No, next one. Power Rangers Galáxia Perdida.
So, Power Rangers Lost in Space.
Almost that.
Power Rangers in Space. I don't know.
Power Rangers Lost Galaxy.
Lost Galaxy.
Next one. Power Rangers Força do Tempo.
Força Tempo? Say it one more time.
Power Rangers Força do Tempo. It's like tempo.
Time Force.
Yes! Good one. So the last one, Power Rangers Operação Ultra Veloz. This one is really difficult, but yeah. Power Rangers Operação Ultra Veloz.
I have no idea.
So this one is Power Rangers Operation Overdrive.
Oh, I would never have gotten that. Sorry.
Yeah, you got one, so congratulations. Your Portuguese is improving. Next time you're in Brazil, I think you're gonna talk everything in Portuguese.
I hope so. I need to study for sure, but I would love to, because it's really important to me to be able to communicate with the fans of Power Rangers, and I feel really bad because I feel like we they don't get maybe the experience that they really want to get because we can't communicate properly. So it's my fault. I'm sorry, and I will study. So next time when I come, we'll be able to have a real conversation.
Ótimo, teletransporte-os para a cidade Alameda dos Anjos.
So é hora de morfar.
Yes, é hora de morfar. You know what time is it?
É hora de morfar.
Hora de morfar!
Eles conseguiram! Conseguiram!
Thank you very much, man. That was awesome. Nice to meet you.
It's really nice.
Thank you very much. Just give a message now for Power Rangers Brasil.
Sí, obrigado, meus amigos. I am so thankful to all of you. Thank you so much for being fans of Power Rangers. It means the world to me that you support me and all of my co-stars, and that we get to come to Brazil and we get to meet you. Thank you for keeping the franchise alive, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for traveling great distances to meet me, for giving me so many generous gifts. It means so much, and I love you, and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
É isso aí, galera. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Continuem ligados na Power Rangers Brasil.